Hello! Welcome to Doodad Defense. Oh no! The very bad things that want to take over the world editor, and the only things that can stop them are the mighty Doodads. This is a lame attempt at TD storyline. Basically, it's a 40-wave amazing tower defense. So, I have no idea because I've not played this before. Let's do top versus bottom. Randorg. Ta-da. I assume they come through the middle, so I'm just going to start building some basic towers to start off with. Kentucky Fried Chicken. Pretty and pink. So it's the top versus bottom. We're the bottom team by the looks of it. Both of them are going to come to here and then go up to here. So any leftovers I get. If not, then perhaps I can save. Wasn't sure how much is coming through. One leak did manage to get through though. They got a few more leaks towards the middle. You get 7 gold arg. Now spend it on something. You also get 3 gold arg for being the last defender. So, I can place ruin pillars. They're strong, with 900 range and magic attack damage. Then we've got the wall barred small variation 1. Okay. A wall with bars. Tefunk. 800 range. Cast 4 pull doodads, whatever the hell that is. This makes me want to buy a console and play some old school Nintendo games. Ruined Arc. Primitive but effective. Okay, that's not the most descriptive, but, you know. 1200 range. With pierce damage. And then we got Obelisk. Don't stick your tongue on it. Bouncing doodads. That sounds good. And it's a small range. I don't need a big range if I build here. That sounds like multi-shot, basically. Or not so much multi-shot, but the Huntress Glaive ability, which I've always think is pretty strong in tower defenses. Uh-oh. The crabs are almost getting through. But not quite. Dude, the doodad dropper. I could probably build, couldn't I? Couldn't you just screw up their maze? Not that we should let that happen, but you know. It's like being on a score screen or something. You don't like game music? Video game music is my favourite type of music, so I'm okay with it. Wall. Oh, chaos damage. It's very slow, and not much at all, so I don't know what it's doing. But chaos damage is chaos damage. I wouldn't necessarily build too many of those though. The damage seems a bit lackluster with the very slow. I assume it has some sort of special ability. I hope I'm strong enough here actually, because I didn't build anything. Looks like I am. I wanted to get the bouncing, didn't I? And I couldn't quite afford it anyway. Disease could be really good. They lost a couple of lives. But the disease is... it is too expensive. It depends how well my allies defend. If they defend a bit longer, I might get the disease one. But if I went with disease, you'd probably want to have a longer maze. So I think I could go with this one first. I'll wait and see how heavy the leak might look. What happened over here? Oh, you built over here. I mean, you could theoretically combine your towers to be effective. Doesn't look like any leaks on this one, so I could save up for that disease. So I would suggest that new to this builds alongside Ember or something. Don't just build. He's going straight for it. He's doing exactly what I thought he should do. Let him guide first of all. Don't just whack stuff down. Oh, I can get to see his town now. Can we leave a 1 gap, or does it have to be a 2 gap? Oops. Could just keep saving. The greed. But I can't build any of this stuff until I've got upgraded versions, so that's the only other strongest one. And it's bouncing Doodad, so it's a stronger version of Obelisk, probably. Beverly Hill Cop. I mean, what is this? You got a maze, man. Let's just get that disease. I don't know, actually. If I can get this, I will get this. So he's making him come all the way over here. Ah, so you can build further. I thought this might be unbuildable terrain. Oh, I think I'm going to have to build something a bit more stronger. Yeah. 123 damage. This Doodad is getting way more ooze. Infects nearby enemy units with disease hacks, which deals 3 damage per second. So, obviously that would be stronger on the outside, because the unit has the debuff for longer. However, if I can maze for long enough, I can still get good use out of it. Disease Cloud is strong. Before you go and say, "Ah, you should build that," I still think it's a really cool tower. I would probably get like the strongest one, and then just maze, so I can effectively get the power of bouncing and disease. Oh, it's a big lad. Might want to manually target the big one. Look at the damage now. Am I responsible for the failure on our team? Yes. I stopped one life. Oh no. Alright. I can't get that. I'll have to settle for the budget version. And we continue the maze then. I was trying to see how greedy I can be. Air? Oh. Yeah. I don't think I have a good solution to air. I got strike additional units, yeah. I need pierce damage. Thank you very much there, Persia Fire, for the sub. Oh. How much gold do you get back for selling? 50%, so that's not too bad. So you want to build around the point where the creatures are told to go. So as a map editor, you would program the creeps to go to here, they spawn here, then they're next told to come here, then here, and then here. So you build around the point, a bit like WTii. I like to see that these diseases are being taken advantage of. They're very good. I think the disease thing is really good. You sold everything. Are you gonna, what, build over here, are you? Last desperate attempt. Quite the mess. Well, if it continues to let us play, we should continue, I guess, and see how far we can get. The top have failed, but they can watch us succeed. Look at the skink. Hey, Foestar, thank you very much for the sub. Welcome. Thanks for that. This is quite hard to see what the hell is going on. Are we totally confused yet? Yep. I appreciate the high level of density with which this map provides. The depth. It is astounding. It really makes you think. Damn, these are tougher than I was expecting. I am going to leak. I got a bit of gold, but I wanted to spend it on a stronger tower. So, medium armor. You need more normal damage. So upgrading that would have been... Maybe you have to just start off small and upgrade your way up. You can't sort of cheat and get to the biggest tower. Losing any lives means you're losing gold as well. Tainted's plan is just to keep massing. You might want to put like another sewage thing or sell that one. It's expensive though, isn't it? And then put it on like the very outside. Like maybe even over here. Because I think disease cloud doesn't even run out, does it? It's suggested from the tooltip it doesn't run out. So if you just put it over here, right where they spawn, deals 3 damage per second till that unit dies. So it doesn't say that it's got like a 1 minute duration or 2 minute duration or anything. So theoretically it could just go at the closest point. And then it's doing 3 DPS. I'm screwed. This does siege damage. I can't upgrade it. Hang on a second. This is my only siege tower, so I'm upgrading it. Oh, it's got some splash, so I'm going to try to focus the ones with the most health to try to splash it as best as possible. And the ones that are like most close together. Yeah. Now we're talking. Okay, only a couple of leaks. Not the end of the world. I actually sold a couple of my towers so I could upgrade the siege tower versus that level in particular. We were weakest against creatures with medium armor. So we probably want to focus on upgrading towers that do normal damage. Although we were also quite weak versus air, weren't we? So Pierce would be another one as well. Did you now, Mr. Red Moth? There we go. So this upgraded, this is upgraded, that'll be the next one to get upgraded. Just play it by ear to some degree. See what levels come through. So we got light armor. Takes extra damage from piercing. What's this little thing? It's the super duper secret. Can't I capture it in some way? Oh, I went right through it and it didn't do anything for me. Some gold! Air! We just gotta be worried about air. So upgrade anti-air. Cast chain kill stealage. Oh, did he? What was he casting? It's like phase shift, I think. Or he temporarily goes invisible. It's Ufa Party within another custom game. That's quite meta overclocked. I can rely on Fred to give me some kills. In an ideal world, I want to keep their health more or less all high. Because my bouncing tower get more effectiveness that way. Wow, they got slaughtered. That's a lot of gold. Now, it's got to be air, hasn't it? Well, one day I was insanely bored out of my mind and somehow this map idea popped into my head. Was you build doodads that shoot themselves at stuff. So I'm like, okay, time to play around with these silly ideas. Made terrain, which looks like a square frosted donut. Over and abyss and a test spawn wave of those ever yummy Kentucky Fried Chickens and the first doodad tower. The shrub variation 1 ran map, watched the shrub fire itself at the chickens and died laughing. This is very descriptive. Played around more. This is like a diary. Add in more stupid things and crazy WTF random stuff. And I'm like, oh, hell! I'll finish this. Eventually, oh my god, how long is this going for? Eventually, it started to get annoying, like all my maps did. And as I type this, I'm so sick of testing this map. Another map of mine, which is Undead Rave, was also born this way. And I ended up dying laughing and finishing the semi-cinematic thingy for the heck of it. I think my only non-funny what the fuck map is Sin Wars. We're going to be getting that building, boys. It's only got a 500 range, so it needs to go like in the middle. Okay, this can be upgraded. Duke Wintermall. What the hell is that? That is like the bare bone model for the Albatross. Or Medivh in flying form, or crow form Talon. Or the Hawk from the Beastmaster. I can see how much gold I get for killing one of the bosses now. Should be quite a lot. Arthas never expect to be killed by a bunch of pillars. Oh, it's only 16 gold. An extra 10 gold. This requires statue shieldless, broken column. So it requires these two. These require ruins, pillar, variation 3. So you pretty much have to get variation 3 on everything. So may as well upgrade. Death of a peasant. So not life of a peasant, death of a peasant. The Ziz. You're responsible for this. Or one of the people responsible. Oh my goodness. Those are some custom map ideas for players. Yeah, there you go. Life of a peasant. There's a lot of referential art going on here. Ent gaming? This is the sort of music I could fall asleep to. Whoa. So their special ability is to just cheat. Better upgrade. Oh, shite. Couple more lives down. Not too bad considering they just completely cheated. Causes 100 damage to units in a line. Ah, so it has a special ability. There's the kitty. 100 damage doesn't do much at the moment though. Witty kitty. This is magic damage. Good long range. Tainted refuses to give me any kills. It's alright, as long as we keep going. If red player is not playing, the game will not break like most games. There is an order of those who will get selection dialogues in accordance to the player slot above is not playing. So if you don't want to receive those orange text spams, drops the Warlock Staff. Decoys upon death. What? Yeah, but who's going to pick... Ah. Getting ready to ninja. Hello there, Exothermic. This is a Warcraft 3 tower defense map. We were playing this top versus bottom, so free versus free. But the top team, unfortunately, fell. Oh, there it is. Pick it up. I can't pick it up, and it's gonna disappear. That's weird. Wouldn't let me pick it up. Anyone else trying to pick this up? Ah, Tainted managed to give me some. When buffs attack. Are they going to start attacking our towers? Because that could be a problem. They got siege damage. Can you find them? Yeah, I spotted one of the secret things. Oh, they're not attacking. Ah, look, the PNG. That's quite good. The icon, I quite like that. I always find it really annoying, the AFK worker icon. It's a bit more subtle when it's a PNG. But you can still notice it's there. That's a good idea. That's a good idea! Alright. Place the Statue of Truth. It's got 15% chance to do 2 times normal damage. 15% chance that an attack will do 50 bonus damage and stun. Could you imagine if the doodads that get thrown by these doodads stay and they don't move? This map would desync. I'm actually surprised we're not getting like FPS issues or anything. Seems to be quite smooth. Tainted's leaked. The weakest tower defense player I've ever known. I didn't spot that one from Fred leaking. That one doesn't count. Now we got a really big house. Keeper of the Grove. No! Blizzard, nerf it already! What? Why is it taking you so long to fix the Keeper of the Grove? The thrown objects aren't rendered as models, so it shouldn't be any different than any other missile attack. Oh, there you go, High Rise. I gotta say, Tainted, your maze looks really ugly. I just call it how I see it. One of these days I'll make a Warcraft 3 song where I dub voices over it, but I've got to make a good enough background track. I can do the voices and stuff like that, because, in case you didn't know, youtube.com/WTii1, I already created like 7 or so different musics. And a couple of them were based on the cinematic for the Wings of Liberty in StarCraft 2. All of the sounds, all of the music, everything that was created from that was purely from that cinematic. I like doing that kind of stuff. But I just haven't got around to it. Because I ain't got time! I'm going to upgrade my big boy. It's wind. 10% evasion and super spawn. Tricksy tornado. How can I have time when I've got to play all these amazing customs? Exactly. Oh, I forgot to even use this one. That's the problem when you got an ability. Oh! That's cool. I know that's what they look like as an animation, because when they split, they sort of flip into the air and then land again. But they look like they're rolling here. Is it the Gorin from World of Warcraft? Warlords of Draenor. There was a creature that did that. That's hot, says Ember. That is a lot of spam. Gorin. They sound like owls. Oh, wow. The house can be upgraded again. Unless this one goes smaller, as it suggests. Did someone say anti-magic shell? What makes the anti-magic shell aggravated? Oh, these ones just go straight through. You better upgrade something. This has got to be air. Yeah, you're right. I always think it's around where it just goes through the towers. It's like a special. It's just air. It's like it's their special ability or something. My bad. I didn't have like a tower set up to build in time to use up the rest of my gold. I didn't want to just like grab a whole bunch of towers and upgrade that way. I wanted to keep upgrading stuff. Could have been a sewage tower that I upgraded there. So yeah, I see you building some anti-air. You got a couple of them. I'm trying to get like one of each tower, really. There's my upgraded building. Should pay note to the ones that can stun. So that has a chance to stun. So that should really be focusing on any really big characters. One second. Don't worry, the screen is frozen. It's back to normal. That's whenever I alt-tab. This is the best map I've ever played. I think I'm just going to upgrade you now, just to get you done. 9 DPS. Did we all get the same race then? Because it says there's 4 races, but we're all building the same towers. I thought they were all building the same towers as well. There was one that actually had different towers, and that was new to this. How did we all end up getting the same race, apart from that one person? Yeah, I picked random as well. He's even changed the name of Gold to Goldog. Lumbarg. And food source. I don't think this was created by an official Blizzard employee, was it? What the hell's this spider doing? It's getting a house chucked at it. Yeah. You even threw like the 4-ball doodads at it. The last 10 rounds is random randomness. Okay. Woodlow box wants whatever the official Blizzard employee took before he created this map, he says. Oh wow, that's quite revolting, that is. That's the meat wagon attack animation. It's probably the best thing so far. You know what that reminds me of? Gantz. Has anyone seen that? It's on Netflix. I've watched that like a few times now. I really like that movie, actually. It's not the best movie ever created, but there's something about it that's really cool. It's like video game characters sort of like invading the planet. And people have to defend first, is it? They have special suits. They basically get teleported into this situation. Yeah, witty weeb. It might be the manga. I have not read the book or anything. I've only seen the Netflix movie. My favourite character in it is the red-winged Tengu demon. I think they call them Tengus. He was insanely badass. Like, that fight towards the end for him. It's just freaking hell. It's like scary as all hell. Like, if you put yourself in the situation that these characters are in, you really would be petrified. Uh-oh. Well, I've upgraded. I've spent all my gold, so hopefully that's enough. Oh, they auto-use the four-ball blades and stuff. Oh my god. Air is a really big problem. We need whatever does extra damage to light armor. I'm almost getting all of the towers. But I think everyone else also wants to do that as well. Seems like a shame to not try to reach for them. Plus, they should technically be stronger than the standard towers. Have I heard of any custom campaigns with voice acting? Yeah. I can't think of them off the top of my head, though. Your gold mine is depleted. Tainted's wasted all of his money on crappy small towers, so we can blame him if we lose. He's definitely responsible. Yeah, you say you got the most kills, but look, Fred's actually leaked less than you have, and he's had less kills. So that's actually proof that your huge maze is actually less effective. Yeah, in the grand scheme. But Fred killed more with less gold, effectively. So that makes him a better player. And a stronger person in life. With a beautiful girlfriend. And a big house. And a swimming pool. Oh my god. That's the thumbnail right there. To be fair, the game actually does... Sometimes I like it with the custom maps, because if the creators also create their own thumbnail, it makes my life easier. So I don't actually have to create my own thumbnails. But I might have to include this anyway. Is this actually from Majora's Mask fruit? Or is this isn't this one of the Blizzard employees? This face. Oh my god, this is quite a strong leak. I really hope we have enough, but I don't know. We're definitely going to leak a couple more at least. So I put that down. That can be upgraded at 400 gold. But if this is like air coming up, I'll just have to build a bunch of pierce towers. I only have one tower that does pierce damage. It's one of the lower level ones. Well, I hope we don't leak to this, because these are quick. I hope they're squishy. What the hell? He can reach from there. Oh, that's well worth upgrading then. If I can get like 3 attacks. It's not intentional, but it's actually very good. Because it just means it's doing more than nothing. I didn't actually steal any kills though. I don't think my gold went up. Come on guys. We've got to hang in there. I see quite a lot of leaks. Which is actually really scary. God damn. No man, this is tough. Kill it. Oh, it's GG. Everyone got Doodad. Well, there it is. A challenging tower defense that you can try out yourself in the video description below. What a fantastic game. We were so close to the end. Perhaps you can defeat it where we have failed. Enjoy.